A Sigma male is known for his independence, self-assurance, and loyalty. He's the kind of person who doesn't seek validation from others and follows his own path in life. However, being loyal doesn't mean he's a pushover. Push a Sigma male too far, and you'll quickly see why he's not someone to take lightly. 1. He will detach without warning. A Sigma male values peace and independence above all else. When he feels disrespected, unappreciated, or repeatedly betrayed, he doesn't lash out or engage in endless arguments. Instead, he quietly detaches himself. This detachment isn't an emotional outburst or a calculated move. It's a natural response to protect his mental and emotional well-being. What makes this trait so striking is its swiftness and finality. The Sigma male won't give long explanations or try to convince others of his perspective. Instead, he will simply remove himself from the situation or relationship, often leaving the other person bewildered. To him, actions speak louder than words, and walking away is his ultimate way of saying he's had enough. This detachment doesn't mean he lacks feelings, on the contrary. It's his loyalty and deep investment in relationships that make betrayal or disrespect hit so hard. However, once he decides to walk away, his decision is rarely reversible. He values his inner peace too much to return to situations that compromise it. For those who take a Sigma male for granted, his quiet exit serves as a powerful wake-up call. It's a reminder that while he may tolerate imperfections and forgive mistakes, he won't stay in an environment that disrespects his boundaries or principles. 2. He will set unshakable boundaries. A Sigma male operates on a strong foundation of self-respect and independence. When pushed too far, he doesn't just walk away, he establishes firm and unyielding boundaries to protect himself from further harm. These boundaries aren't meant to punish others but to safeguard his emotional well-being and personal values. Unlike others who may bend or compromise their limits to keep the peace, a Sigma male remains resolute. He communicates his boundaries clearly, either through his actions or directly, making it unmistakable where he stands. For example, he might limit access to his time, cut off unnecessary communication, or distance himself emotionally from those who have crossed the line. What sets a Sigma male apart is his ability to enforce these boundaries without guilt or the need for external validation. He doesn't seek approval for protecting his space, nor does he feel compelled to explain his reasons in detail. His actions stem from an inner strength that prioritizes peace and self-preservation over societal expectations or pressure to conform. This steadfastness often surprises those who are used to testing limits or exploiting flexibility. A Sigma male's boundaries act as a filter, allowing only those who respect his values to remain in his life. It's not an act of revenge but a declaration that his well-being is non-negotiable. By setting these unshakable boundaries, he sends a clear message: loyalty, respect, and honesty are the foundations of any relationship with him. Cross those, and you'll find yourself on the outside, looking in. 3. He will focus solely on his growth. When a loyal Sigma male is pushed to his limits, he doesn't dwell on revenge or harbor resentment. Instead, he redirects his energy inward, focusing entirely on his personal growth and self-improvement. This is one of his most defining traits, the ability to transform pain, betrayal, or frustration into fuel for his own development. Sigma males are naturally introspective and self-reliant, so when someone crosses them, their reaction isn't to lash out but to withdraw and reassess their priorities. They use the experience as an opportunity to strengthen their character, refine their skills, and deepen their knowledge. For them, adversity is not an obstacle but a stepping stone to becoming better, wiser, and more resilient. This shift in focus often means setting ambitious goals, whether it's advancing in their career, mastering a new hobby, or improving their physical and mental health. They channel their emotions into productive outlets, ensuring that they emerge from the situation stronger than before. In this process, they let go of negativity, choosing to rise above the pettiness or drama that others might expect. Importantly, this focus on growth also involves reevaluating relationships. A Sigma male will take this time to determine who adds value to his life and who doesn't. By cutting ties with toxic influences, he creates space for more meaningful connections and opportunities to flourish. What's remarkable about this phase is the quiet confidence it exudes. He doesn't announce his transformation or seek validation. His progress speaks for itself. Those who pushed him too far often realize, too late, that they underestimated his strength and underestimated the way he turns challenges into catalysts for success. Ultimately, by focusing solely on his growth, the Sigma male ensures that every setback becomes a setup for a greater comeback. It's not just about healing, it's about thriving on his own terms. 4. He will cut you out completely. When a loyal Sigma male is pushed past his breaking point, there's no dramatic confrontation, no heated argument, just silence. Unlike others who might struggle with indecision or second chances, the Sigma male understands the power of decisiveness. When he decides that someone no longer belongs in his life, he cuts them out entirely and without hesitation. This isn't done out of spite or bitterness. It's a calculated move rooted in his deep respect for his own peace and boundaries. A Sigma male invests his loyalty carefully, and when that trust is betrayed or his efforts are taken for granted, he doesn't linger on the why. He simply removes the source of the disruption from his life. His decision to walk away is permanent. Once he cuts someone out, it's unlikely he'll ever allow them back in. To the Sigma male, his time and energy are too valuable to be wasted on people who don't reciprocate respect or appreciation. He doesn't entertain toxic dynamics or hold on to relationships that drain him emotionally. What sets a Sigma male apart is how quietly and efficiently he distances himself. There's no need for explanations or closure. His actions speak louder than words. He might block numbers, unfollow on social media, or simply stop responding to messages. Over time, his absence becomes undeniable, leaving the other person wondering where things went wrong. This approach often catches people off guard because of how composed it is. The Sigma male doesn't engage in messy arguments or make a scene, he simply moves on, redirecting his focus to more meaningful pursuits. His ability to detach so completely is a testament to his inner strength and unwavering commitment to living life on his terms. For those who've underestimated him, being cut off by a Sigma male is a stark reminder of the importance of respecting his boundaries. It's not just about ending a relationship, it's a powerful declaration that he values his peace over their presence. 5. He won't explain himself. A loyal Sigma male values his independence and self-awareness above all else. And when he's been pushed too far, he won't waste time justifying his actions. Unlike others who might feel the need to explain or seek validation for their decisions, a Sigma male remains resolute and silent. He understands that trying to explain himself to someone who has already disrespected or hurt him is often a futile effort. Instead, he chooses to let his actions do the talking. His decision to walk away or enforce his boundaries isn't up for debate. Nor does he feel obligated to make anyone understand his reasoning. For the Sigma, peace of mind and self-respect take precedence over approval from others. This lack of explanation is not about arrogance but about self-preservation. He knows that people who genuinely care and respect him will understand his actions without needing an elaborate narrative. Those who don't understand were likely not aligned with his values in the first place. When he removes himself from a toxic situation or relationship, he does so with conviction. He won't get drawn into circular arguments, guilt trips, or manipulative tactics aimed at keeping him engaged. Instead, he remains firm in his choice, knowing that his energy is better spent on his personal growth and future goals. For those on the receiving end, his silence can be deafening. It forces them to confront their own actions and the consequences without the distraction of an argument or explanation. The Sigma male's quiet confidence in his decisions sends a clear message. He owes no one an apology for prioritizing his own well-being. In the end, his refusal to explain is a reflection of his deep self-assurance. He doesn't need external validation to affirm his choices, and he won't compromise his principles just to appease others. To him, his peace and purpose matter far more than being understood by those who failed to respect him in the first place. 6. He will thrive without you. When a loyal Sigma male is pushed too far, he doesn't dwell on the hurt or the loss. Instead, he channels that energy into personal growth and achievement. His resilience and self-reliance mean that he sees challenges, including emotional betrayals, as opportunities to improve and excel. Rather than letting negativity consume him, he focuses on thriving in ways that make it clear he doesn't need anyone who has wronged him. Whether it's advancing his career, pursuing his passions, or building meaningful relationships with people who respect and value him, the Sigma male's success is his ultimate statement. This process isn't about revenge or proving others wrong. It's about proving to himself that he's capable of living a fulfilling and purposeful life. His ability to bounce back stronger demonstrates his inner strength and refusal to let anyone define his worth. The Sigma male thrives because he knows how to prioritize his well-being and maintain his independence. He is not reliant on external validation to feel complete. Instead, he finds joy in his accomplishments and the life he builds for himself. Free from toxic influences. For those who underestimated or mistreated him, seeing him succeed without them can be a humbling realization. His thriving serves as a reminder that their actions didn't break him but only fueled his determination to rise even higher. Ultimately, his ability to thrive without those who hurt him is a testament to his inner strength and unwavering belief in himself. It's his way of reclaiming control over his life and showing that nothing and no one can hold him back.